So, we finally have an actual ban list, but not for Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think that's any surprise for anyone who sees the thumbnails, but Digimon ban list is out. Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into Team Forbidden YouTube page. It is I, Seto-sama the Fanatic. Konami, you need to step up your game, because you may have had the better Yu-Gi-Oh game than Bandai, but I'm sorry, Bandai's got the better ban list than you do. So, 12 o'clock midnight last night, Japan finally came out with a full-on ban list for Digimon. It's no longer just Hidden Potential Discovered and the BT3 Argomon that is limited to one copy per deck. There are cards from other colors not able to play 4 copies of in a single friggin' deck. The first thing I should say about this list is it's not in effect immediately for us. I believe it is in effect immediately for Japan, but it's not effective for us until February 25th for the first 3 cards, and 2 other cards will get limited to 1 copy per deck in April. So first, let's talk about the band Mega Digimon Fusion. Alas, Lilith Loop, you're dead. Although, funny enough, Lilith Loop is not the reason this card is banned. This card is banned literally because of Blue Hybrid. Blue Hybrid actually used this card with Susanomon to make it either a 1 cost or with 2 of them a 0 cost on top of a tamer, completely bypassing a level 6. And it was just dumb. And no, I'm not making that up. I literally have the Japanese page, Eric sent me last night, the Japanese page lists the reason why the cards are banned. Again, Konami, step your ass up. And don't just give us bullshit answers like you did the first time you tried to explain it. So literally what the translation for Mega Digimon Fusion says is, when combined with level 7 Digimon Susanomon that can evolve from Tamer if conditions are met, it can evolve without paying the cost without going through level 6 Digimon, resulting in accelerating the environment and narrowing the width of the deck. Therefore, the use of this card is prohibited. Once from the beginning to middle of the game, if this card evolved into a finisher, you will often be able to win the game, so it's difficult to improve this situation with a 1 card limited. So they banned it instead of eliminating it, because even if you only saw the 1 copy of the card, it would still end the game potentially. And Lilith Loop really literally only needs the 1 copy of the card, maybe 2. So banned, gone. Okay, the next one that they limited is Ice Wall. This one goes into effect on the 25th for us, because we don't have Ice Wall yet, because Classic Collection has been delayed again and again and again. But Ice Wall, pretty much everyone in the community was calling for this card to be hit. Ice Wall, according to Bandai, was supposed to be for defense, but was used every turn and became a powerful lock, and it was just a card that made the tempo of the game much worse than defense. And there are many options that this card is more stressful than the benefits of the effect, so they limited it to 1 card. Again, for just 1 cost, you basically made it so your opponent had to pay 2 to attack with anything. And if it was checked in security, it was another Hammer Spark. Get that out of here. And the other card that gets limited for us come February the 25th is Reinforced Memory Boost. Good riddance. This card was cancer. Oh, you just look at the top 2 cards of your deck, pick 1 card from it to put in your hand, and you put the other one right on top of your security stack. So make it straight. You play it for 6, check the top 2 cards of your deck. You pick 1 of those 2 to put into your hand, so it replaces itself, and then it recovers, and then on top of that, it has a delay that gives you 3 memory when you trash it your next turn? No. I'd argue this card should be banned, but at 1 is fine. That way they can only do it once. No like, oh, I'm not able to mount an attack. Okay, reinforce, into reinforce, into reinforce. This makes it so that if they see it with TK, they have to grab it if they want to use it. Good, and their reasoning behind it was has the strength to stand out from the head, and it also demonstrates more power than expected in special decks such as mixed color control decks other than yellow, like D-Reaper. Yeah, they're saying this is a D-Reaper hit. Good. That deck is dumb, and we're going to see how dumb it is whenever we get EXO2. Since it's 2 versatile, we limit it to 1. The next 2 hits go into effect for us in April, so that way we have more time to play with the first card and a little bit of time to play with the second card, which is stupid. So the first one is Savior Huckmon. Jesmon players, I am not sorry for you. You deserve this. Being able to unsuspend your Digimon that it's under for free if you have a Sistermon in play. Yeah, sure. Let me just check your entire security stack in 1 turn. And then slap an Omnimon down for game for basically free. Oh, and if it's under a Jesmon, oh, by the way, I'm basically unblockable now because I have piercing. Nah. 1's enough for you guys. You don't like it? Play something else. In fact, that's kind of the reason behind Bandai's limited it. We've determined that the deck combined with BT6 016 Jesmon has been at the top percentage of Admire for a longer period than expected, and as a result, the width of the red deck is narrowing, so we limit it to 1 card. In other words, you want to play red, play something else! And then the last card that got limited to 1 and will be limited for us in April is Eismon from BT7. Yeah, this thing summons itself from the trash if it's trashed by a card effect. And you have an Eismon scatter mode in your trash. Eismon scatter mode is stupid, but being able to get 2 copies of this guy for free by ramming it into the security and just dying, no. Not happening. We ain't having that over here. So it's kind of sad on the one hand, for those of you looking forward to playing some of these decks, that we're not going to be able to play them to full power for that much longer. But hey, look at it this way. You get to play them a lot longer than you got to play full power green before they imposed the limits on that. No apologies, Andrew. Those cards deserve to be limited, and they will stay that way.
I'm just happy that finally something else other than my green cards got hit. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, the green's already got stuff on there. The only color that hasn't been hit on the list now is black, and quite honestly, I don't think there's really any point in hitting black. Black hasn't really been doing anything, either the blocker variant or the reboot variant or anything of that sort. But anyways, guys, that's the 5 new cards that are getting banned or restricted to 1 copy per deck in the Digimon card game. Let us know what cards you would like to see hit if you play the game, perhaps on like a future list, or decks that you think are a problem. Remember to hit that bell down below for notification, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later. Digi out!